One more mission, huh? I'm in.
Mother knows best.
Yep, that's Overwatch 2. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Overwatch 2, but before all of that, I'm just going to answer that I'm not quitting Trove, just before you actually ask. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about Overwatch 2, giving you a little bit of a story with me and Overwatch in general, or first-person shooter in general, and also my experiences with Overwatch 2 as of today, which I've actually just played quite a lot of hours already, even 2 hours on livestream, which is the footage that you're seeing right now on screen. Twitch.tv/JonNario94. I will be doing more live streams on Overwatch 2 actually, and maybe some Gundam Evolution, because that's another game that I actually play and I enjoyed a whole lot. But yes, Overwatch 2, essentially the sequel to Overwatch 1, but it's pretty much an updated version of Overwatch 1 because the game is exactly the same way, it feels exactly the same way, just slightly faster paced because 5v5 and less stun, less easy and all of that. Like it encourages more faster plays gameplay right now. So yes, Overwatch 2 is essentially just exactly the same way as Overwatch 1. So if you like the Overwatch 1, play Overwatch 2. It's free to play, exactly the same game, you're going to enjoy a whole lot. And if you played Overwatch 1 and you bought Overwatch 1, you can already link your account and essentially just get everything that you had on Overwatch 1, which is what I did. And yeah, I got pretty much all the character except Kiriko, and also like all of the skins that I had, like is a lot. Yeah, and even the options, like some of the options that I had on Overwatch 1 is also in Overwatch 2. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about this game in general and pretty much just bringing back all of the enjoyment that I liked about just playing some first-person shooter here and there, and not so much just Overwatch, but first-person shooter in general. With this and Gundam Evolution, I've been just enjoying a whole lot because I've been missing playing first-person shooter once again. For those who may or may not know, obviously you already knew me as someone who plays Trove. I play MMORPGs, like I play Elder Scrolls Online, MapleStory. I even play a game as old as Tibia, which is a game probably older than most of you that are already watching. So many different MMO that I actually play. A lot of people know me more for those. But a lot of people don't know me is that I actually started playing essentially competitive first-person shooters ever since back in 2009. You know, over 13 years ago. At this point. So yes, I actually play first-person shooter online on a console. It's not that I play first-person shooter back in 2009. I've been playing first-person shooter from way back. I started playing online first-person shooter back in 2009 with Halo 3, and just playing some Halo 3 here and there until I just you know, I enjoyed the game a whole lot. Then I got Halo Reach and I started playing a lot more Halo Reach, and with Halo Reach is what got me more into competitive shooter. Not so much playing online, but playing more competitively with people that actually knew all of the rules and playing rank and playing all of that. And that's what brought me my enjoyment a whole lot with first-person shooter. So I play Halo 3, then I started playing Call of Duty as well, started playing Battlefield 3, well, Battlefield Bad Company 2, then Battlefield 3. And then obviously I started playing Halo 4, and then just kept going with first-person shooter with Call of Duty and Halo, essentially alternating between the two. That is up until essentially I started playing Elder Scrolls Online, but I started playing Destiny first of all because Destiny had more like elements to MMO, but it was still technically a first-person shooter. The game that I started playing more a whole lot was Elder Scrolls Online, which I started playing back in 2015, I believe it was, something like that. So I played Elder Scrolls Online back then, and I played a whole lot. I enjoyed a whole lot. That I stopped playing more first-person shooter and just started playing more of the other types of game. Back in 2015, I started playing Rocket League as well. So for the most part, it was me playing Elder Scrolls Online and Rocket League, those two games. And then obviously back in 2016, Overwatch just was announced, like the beta. I remember it was 2016 it launched. I don't remember if it was 2016 the beta as well. I could be mistaken, but I started playing Overwatch 1 in the beta and I enjoyed a whole lot. and then I went into Overwatch, the full game, and same deal. Started enjoying the game a whole lot back in 2016, and just play a whole lot. It was in between Elder Scrolls Online, Overwatch, and Rocket League. Those were the 3 games that I used to play, because Call of Duty at that point, it was just being one of those games that I didn't enjoy a whole lot. And same with Battlefield and such. So I didn't play those games a whole lot, but I started playing more Overwatch and other games like that. So the thing is, it was that I played Overwatch 1 with a friend of mine, but since Overwatch 1 was a full retail price game, a lot of people that I used to play on the beta, and I play other games like Rocket League and such, didn't get the game because it was full retail price, and during that time they were pretty much just coming out of high school and they didn't have the income to actually just get the game. So for the most part, for me, it was like only playing with like one person, and we used to just enjoy the game a whole lot. It didn't even matter to me. We just enjoyed the game a whole lot. But the thing is like every single time the game grew more and more toxic, to the point that it just became unenjoyable for me to play. Like I just mentioned, once again, I used to play competitive first-person shooter, for the most part just rank and all that. After playing Overwatch a whole lot and playing rank, became glaringly just a big problem, where people just started just messaging, because obviously playing on Xbox, people message you just directly into Xbox, just either just judging which character that you're picking on. Like, let's just say you are picking on a character, like for example, I like Winston, but Winston is one of the characters that I played the least during rank. For the most part, I used to play Soldier 76 or Genji, but mostly I used to play Soldier 76. You know, I played really well with the character, but there were some cases where I used to play with my friend. My friend used to choose a support like a Mercy or something like that, and I used to pick on like Winston, and they will send message to my friend, since my friend used to use Reinhardt like crazy, but he was just getting tired of just using Reinhardt, so he wanted to use like stuff like Mercy, or maybe using like, you know, a DPS type character, and people will just send them messages just to switch to Reinhardt, and send me messages just to switch to Soldier 76, because those were my most played characters, and it just became more and more tiresome for me to actually just keep playing the game, so I just dropped the game entirely, even despite me enjoying the game a whole lot. So years passed, you know, back, like in 2016 also, that's when I started playing Trove, and obviously I still play up until this day. Pretty much it's the base of the channel. And you know, 2017 happened, that's when the hurricane happened. Obviously living in Puerto Rico, getting hit by a hurricane, Maria was just horrible. That's when like Destiny 2 was new, and then Monster Hunter World came out, and so I pretty much just forgot that Overwatch was even there, and I just started playing other games. So the thing is like I never actually said that Overwatch was a bad game. It's just that the people that played it made it unfun for me, and that pretty much just transitioned into Overwatch 2. Essentially, one day we got like the announcement that Overwatch 2 was just going to come out, that I was like, you know, that it feels interesting. And then when they announced that the closed beta was free to play, and I was like, damn, the game being essentially just free to play, I want to try it out and just play Overwatch once again. But I didn't know that Overwatch 2 was going to be a actual free to play game, so I just tried to attempt and joining into the closed beta, couldn't join in. So I was just like, you know, waiting around, and then all of a sudden I started just seeing people just talking about more and more about Overwatch 2, because it was close to being released. That was, I do believe, like a little over a week ago now at this point, and I was just like interested in seeing. And since I was just watching other first-person shooter, like I downloaded a game called Shatterline, which is another pretty fun game. I downloaded a game on Xbox called Crossfire. I tried out the Modern Warfare 2 beta. I obviously, like I just mentioned, I played Gundam Evolution. So I was just looking for a first-person shooter for me to just enjoy. And then when I decided to start in Overwatch once again, I just all of those memories of me just enjoying Overwatch just came back, and I was like, damn, this game is so good. You know, the combat feels great, like all the update just feels fresh to me, obviously because I haven't played Overwatch in years, and all of the new characters, and you know, the fact that it is 5v5, and not getting messages from people just telling me what should not pick as my character. Obviously that might happen in the future, who knows, maybe not if I just keep playing just casual instead of just going into rank. But for the most part, as of right now, there hasn't been like a lot of issues in regards to just me playing the game. There are some games where you can just get frustrated because the team is either not playing the game correctly, or they're AFK, or they were just getting ruffle stomp essentially. You know, that happens. It's just the usual, the norm. So, but that's not going to deter me away from like the other things that happened back in like Overwatch 1, where people, if you didn't pick the character that people wanted you to pick, like in case I would just use either Winston, Lucio, and they would tell me like Soldier 76, or my friend just didn't want to use Reinhardt and wanted to use another character, and people will just literally throw the game and they will not play the game and just literally just stand in spawn or just pick a character just randomly and just either throw themselves off the map or do nothing, and then just be toxic, and then in quick chat just spamming either things or anything, like, you know, being annoying. And that happened way too often, especially in rank. So that deterred me away from the game. It's the same thing that I have mostly right now in Rocket League. Rocket League happens for me that very often, especially in casual, even more so, because on casual, on Rocket League I do play with Grand Champs for the most part in casual. So Grand Champs, they would go toxic like crazy, and there were sometimes just go and not even play the game and just waste everyone's time, literally, and that happens way too often. So yeah, for the most part, like in Rocket League, I don't play the game solo anymore. I only play when a friend of mine just decides to play and just say, hey, Rocket League. I'm like, Jesus, that game. And I will just play anyway. Overwatch was that game for me, but in the case of Overwatch, I didn't have anyone. Yeah, it's just bad how some people just made it for me. But right now, as of right now, playing Overwatch 2, just playing the game, just having fun with the game and enjoying it, don't even care what anyone says, and just playing the game and using all sorts of different types of characters. Oh my god, the game is just so fun. Like, the core game itself is so good. There's still some annoying things here and there, but the core game itself, it just feels good. And I've been just enjoying the game a whole lot. And yeah, so for the most part, that's most of the things that I just wanted to talk about. It's a little story time with me, but also at the same time just giving the praises where it is given, because this game is, let's just say, I've been somewhat addicted to playing the game quite a lot lately, and so I just wanted to talk about it. So anyways, one last thing before I actually go. Like I just mentioned, I might just stream this game more often. Who knows, I might just post more gameplay of this game, maybe with this live stream, which I have so many different types of hilarious stuff happen in this game in general. So I don't know, but yeah, I also made a second channel, so maybe I'll use the second channel for all of those. Who knows, we have to wait and see. But before all of that, I'm going to say, yes, Overwatch 2 is completely free to play. I recommend anyone to just try it out and just give it a shot. It is on every single platform, on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. I don't remember if it is on Switch, I haven't even checked. But at the very least, it's on PlayStation, Xbox, and also on Steam. You can download it, it's completely free, and it is essentially just Overwatch. If you enjoyed the Overwatch 1 game, this game is exactly the same way. But that's going to be everything for me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing as always. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content like this, and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care and keep on hunting. See ya. Good. Reset that. We are in the lead. Oh. Jesus, I got railed in a corner.
That was just a sound check.
10 seconds remaining.
That's what I'm trying to do.
This is our last chance to stop them. Reality bends to my will. My condition is in
Nice. Well done. We won.